Chopping It Up
Chopskis.
with LP.
Choppy doos.
It has been long
It's
awaited.
been a long time.
Yeah, we haven't chopped it up just brother to brother in a long time.
No.
Speaking of which, did you guys know that we're brothers? A lot of people seem to not
No
know
one
that.
ever thinks that.
Like, I think a lot of people just think that we're like besties. It's just a thing.
P.S.
High school sweethearts.
Yesterday, we decided to go back to old gym,
Oh yeah.
and I don't remember who it was, but they were like, "Wait, how old are you?" wait, you're not 19? And I was like,
What?
lol.
I thought you were 19.
I was like, yeah, man, I'm 19. That's my big brother over there. He's 22. And he was like, oh, that's your big brother? I'm like, yeah, man. And then I finally told him the truth. And then he was even more amazed. It was really funny. I was like, yeah, 19, man.
19.
Can't even buy no booze yet. Totally.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a compliment. I like that. I wish I was.
What are we talking about? New gym?
Whatever, dude. We're chopping it up. I wanted to talk about the new gym because all of the people I've seen so far, I think, is just one workout video of us doing legs. Remember that?
Didn't even really talk about it, did you?
And then I was like,
That video's not even up yet.
no, it is.
Oh.
Well, at this point, we're talking in YouTube real time reality.
Yeah.
So this
This is a while later.
This video is going to be uploaded on Thursday or maybe Sunday. So they've already seen it, but yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so anyways, we've been going to this new gym, and it's freaking awesome. It's dope. I don't know if you guys have heard the details. We've been talking about it on Snapchat and Instagram and stuff, so if you follow us on there, then you probably have heard a little bit about it. But
amazing.
it's so cool.
It's like just a neighborhood old school gym. It's got everything we need, except for something to hit traps.
That's terrible. If you want to do dumbbell exercise.
Yeah.
It's like old school bodybuilder, small town type of gym. So there's like, when you come in there, even on a prime time, you know, like
Who's that guy?
5 o'clock.
5-plate deadlift.
Anthony Harris,
That
man.
guy. He was awesome.
You guys
He
will
was
see him. There's some characters in there.
This guy's doing 5-plate deadlifts, and then he went over and did muscle ups afterwards. I was like, damn, girl, that's pretty good. Who are you? Are you Superman?
Yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
walked in on this guy, and he's just like got veins popping, and he's going for this crazy deadlift, all shaking and stuff. And I was like, damn, I wish I came in 2 minutes earlier, met you, got you cool with me, and then shot you with the freaking Sony. Because like, there's a lot of cool characters in there. Anyways, the point is that gym lets us film, so like that's a huge plus. Plus, we're able to kind of like get away from the people at our gym, which is huge and important. Not that we don't like people or people at our gym or anything, but people like tend to get like so comfortable with you that they think that they, you know, can like break your stride or whatever. And like, I know like lifting isn't like a sport. It's not like soccer or football where you're like doing this 40-yard dashes and then winning points and stuff.
It's
but
very
like,
precise though.
if you're not in the gym pushing yourself for 60 minutes, the difference between your workout when you don't have anyone around, you just have your music in, and you don't stop lifting and you hit every rest period correctly, comparatively to the kind of lax way that everyone else does it, where they hit it, and then they stop, and then they hit it, and then they stop and talk for a little bit with their friends.
Talk to some girl.
Yeah, or like, you know, take a while to like walk around.
Tell them how they look really good and they should compete, even though you don't really know anything about competition.
And it's terrible. And I'm too nice to like be a dick to people, so I'll talk to them, I'll give them the time of day, but then I lose my pump. Especially right now when I'm cutting, like it's terrible. I lose my pump like in a minute. So I have to do it real quick.
I just leave him alone on his own machines the last couple of days.
Yeah,
you can just have that. I don't need it.
Yeah, I'll lose my pump really fast when I'm cutting. It sucks. But that new gym is cool because like we now know a couple people, we know the characters and stuff, but like there's not a ton of people, and the people that do talk to you like come up and they'll talk to you while you're making your pre-workout, and then they see you warming up and they'll still talk to you, and then you start lifting, and then they're like, gotcha.
Oh, gotta go.
Gotcha. You're doing your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing with the reason why I'm here. It's awesome.
Well, we answer everyone's questions in the videos, I feel like. If you just go watch the channels for a little while, you will have a lot of questions answered very quickly.
I always think about that task, and I'm like, it kind of sucks that you have to trudge through 500 videos, because there's like a lot of stuff, and I guess some of it isn't all information, but like there's also like a little magnifying glass to search through each channel, or you can just like look through the thumbnails and read the titles. But yeah, like you can learn a lot of information by going back in the day.
Boy,
I love that place though.
I can't. Now we can just take photographs.
Oh yeah, that's the other cool thing.
Just photographs.
You guys probably seen some
all
of the pictures. We've been able to like really up the ante with production and stuff now that we can like shoot, film, you know, do anything really as long as we don't bring like, you know, full equipment in. It's totally awesome.
I want to see if we can put a softbox in there somewhere.
Parched.
Have lighting that's just there for us all the time.
That would be really cool.
Woo! Man, that'd be sweet.
That would make me happy. Yeah, that place is cool.
There's one window. You guys may have seen it in my vlog. I think I uploaded it yesterday or something like that. But there's this one window that just casts this really cool light in the leg room, and it's got like these cool grates over it.
Oh yeah.
So somebody can just like kind of just look down at the logo of a shirt or something in this light, and it just looks so cool because the entire room will just be isolated. There's like old school lockers in there. That's what I like about the place. Is I believe it was a boxing gym before, so it has this like old schooly, like just rough feel. It's neat.
That's why I like it. It feels like an old school bodybuilding gym. You feel like Arnold could have lifted there at some point for like a couple of weeks or something.
Totally.
It's like totally badass, and it makes you feel like, oh, dude, I got to do more intense shit. Like I got to do more like supersetting and stuff. Like
very spotty lighting too. So like there'll be one fluorescent light here, and then another one over there. But
old
it's not like
school,
even.
Clangy, heavy weights that when you lift, click-a-ling, click-a-ling, they give you that like, you know, that trademark.
The ones with the big
beauty
lip
sound. Oof.
Yeah. Good.
I love lifting with those. I love when it's cling, 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 cling.
I like the little deadlift area, little deadlift squat area.
Oh, that's what else is sick.
I don't appreciate those weird squat racks.
I like those. Actually,
man, those things scare me.
They're like crappy oldie racks. It's cool though because we can now deadlift and drop the weight, and no problem at all. That's like it's made for that. They have bumpers. The guys who work there just like literally just like 4-plate deadlifts, and they're just like
slammage.
Wow, and just shots coming out the AR on it, and it's
do the
totally
bumper
cool.
plates and then the metal ones on the outside, so that way it's just like extra bouncy.
Yep,
extra loud.
It's fantastic.
It's awesome.
I'm so excited about that gym. I'm like extra amped for each workout that I go into because of that gym now. Plus, it's great because I'm doing like my first solid week of actual deficit cutting, and it's not actually that bad because IF makes it pretty easy, but it still sucks. And then being like motivated because the gym is dope is like counteracting that.
And it's cool because we're not really like, well, we're not broadcasting where it is or anything, but the people that are like,
that was me. That was me.
I was afraid.
I thought there was like a snake.
I thought there was a creature coming for my.
There's like a raccoon over there
for my bottom,
coming for your nuts.
Yeah. Oh no. The cool thing about this though is that like we're not like broadcasting like the location or anything.
Yeah.
On our social networks really, but the true fans that like watch the channels and stuff know where it is and have figured it out, and now they're coming, and it's really cool.
Yeah, I know. JD came in today.
Yep.
JD Beard Gains on Instagram. That was cool. You know what I think is cool is like so this place is going to become not like a legend freaking dairy, but it's going to be like, you know, trademarked. Everyone's going to know this gym. Everyone's going to be like, oh, dude, I've seen this in a lot of your videos. So when people come down to like see us or like we have collaborations, it's going to be kind of like our little, you know, our gym, our little layer that everyone's like, where is that? I've always seen it in your videos, dude. I've always, oh, is this is the squat rack? Oh, dude, this is
that's going to be cool.
It's going to be really cool. So like I have some collabs coming up. I have someone flying in. I always wonder if I should like keep it at that and make it hypey, or if I should just tell them who the collab is with. But someone's coming in.
I do not know.
And I think we're going to use that gym as the first collab, and it's going to be sweet. Also, this weekend I'm doing some things. I have a client coming down on Sunday who wants to work out because he's just visiting in San Diego, which is super cool. Juan, shout out to you, my man. And then a girl, Elizabeth Panos. She is going to be coming down this weekend. We're going to be shooting some stuff. It's going to be pretty funny, and maybe we'll use that gym. It's just cool that gym's like accessible, and
you got that wood area.
Yeah, that's
for yogi
so cool,
stuff.
Man. Yeah, you knew I was going to
Yogi Bear
a
stuff.
Yogurt,
I mean,
a yogurt video.
A yogurt video. Yogurt. I'm doing yogurt stretching.
Down.
I'm doing
facing dog.
Boysenberry yogurt stretching
with blueberries.
What's yoga? I don't know what yoga is. Yeah, I do yogurt.
I do Yogi Bear.
Bulking for life. Just saying.
It's just cool though because like before it was always like, oh man, someone's coming down. We have to reserve this gym, maybe.
Yeah.
Get it, maybe not.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we're kind of being inconvenient, kind of feel bad. Now it's just like, hey, yeah, it's cool. You can come down. We got a gym.
Yeah, I think that as long as we're just discreet.
Yeah, as long as we're not dicks or like annoying or anyone's face or recording one and make fun of anyone. Also, it makes it so we can make more like educational videos and just crank out more videos with solid content just because we've never had a gym accessible to us. It's going to be a new era and generation.
That is a good piece of advice for anybody that's trying to film for YouTube channels, fitness wise in the gym. make sure if you're allowed to film, even if you are allowed to film and somebody's told you can film, if there's ever girls around,
Oh yeah.
don't just point the camera in another direction.
Yeah.
It's just weird. Like, no matter what happens, like, people say stuff in the comments. It just
It does. Turn
avoid
really
it.
weird.
Even though you're allowed to, just keep them out of
Deadass
it.
at 551.
Yeah. It's no good.
Would
no good.
ram it at 622.
Yeah. Oh, not good.
Would drop into that peanut butter.
Golden ramfish at 612.
Would dive into that ocean.
Would eat shellfish.
Would fill that. Ravioli. That's what I was going for. We'll fill that ravioli.
That's another. You know, I gotta say that's another nice thing about this new
What's
gym,
another-
because that's what we're supposed to be talking about.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
Keep the boss on this.
oh man, I hope I don't offend anybody. There's not a lot of like, you know, those girls that like go to the gym just to wear the tight pants and kind of,
Yeah.
they're just kind of there for
One
like
ply, baby.
4.5 hours at a time. Those ones, you know what I mean? They just kind of, they like the attention kind. There's none of that.
They're there waiting
None
for
of
the
them.
check-ins.
It's awesome. I really like
Yeah.
that. The what?
They're waiting for the characters to check in each day. They're like,
Yeah.
when's Big Tony gonna get here? He always
Yeah.
teaches me how to stretch my butt.
Oh man, I like when he gets behind me and helps me stretch my glutes. I really like that.
And then Randy's just a really nice guy, and he always helps me. He spots me on squats.
I'd never let Randy spot me on squats if my husband was here. But when my husband isn't around, I let him spot me.
And
on
then I always
squats.
have someone spot me on the incline barbell
Man.
bench. It's not like
Such-
they're looking at my boobs. It's just
Bad-
like
Such bad behavior.
yeah, but it's cool. It's
I'm
a
so
new
it's
gym.
it's I'm
New
so
gym.
glad not to be at like it's like oh man, it's like a winter formal.
Oh yeah,
It is. It's like a
Oh, yeah.
winter form. It's like a dance in a middle school.
It's terrible.
Every day.
It's terrible.
It's so old.
And now that
When
it's,
I started lifting, we were going at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Like way
back
early.
when I was on that crazy time,
Really early. I go that early sometimes on leg day still.
I
It's
wish I could,
great.
man.
Oh,
it's
man,
just so much
wonderful.
easier to edit video at
Yeah.
night when it's
Yeah,
peaceful
yeah.
and tranquility and just awesomeness.
Like the only people that come up to you at that gym when you go that early are like old people, and they're like, "Hey, man,
yeah, like positive ass cool.
you're
people.
real cool, and you
I
lift
see
lots
you
of
in
weight
here every day, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, and that's it.
Yeah, the
There's
new gym
no-
is 100% focused for sure. It's
It is.
fantastico. Plus, I feel like everyone's just like quickly vibing to us. Like no one's like,
Yeah.
no one's really hostile to us. I don't think really so far. Like a couple people have been like over there staring and not addressing anything, but like
I want to sneak.
everyone that we talk to is just love
I want to
us.
sneak banners from expos.
Yeah,
Like, sneak a quest
some, like,
banner.
Quest butt banner.
Yeah, sneak a quest banner.
An isotory.
Yeah, sneak just like banners here and there, and then put them up in the gym. I think it'll be cool looking.
Sneak a.
They've got like
Lobel.
little like magazine
Mafia.
cutouts and stuff from like Muscle and Fiction and stuff like that. And like the actual guy signed it, and it's posted up on the mirror and stuff. What was that
Oh
one?
yeah. Ben Pekulski.
Him, and there's another one near the dumbbells that
Ronnie?
the guy actually signed. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that was Johnny Jackson.
yeah, that one, yeah. It's pretty
That's
neat.
awesome.
I like
I didn't
that.
remember that.
And then in the back,
Cool.
there's
Yeah, I saw that.
another
It was
there's
cool.
another signed thing, which I think they should like
It's cool. Those kind of
untape
bodybuilding.
and put up somewhere, because that's neat. That's really cool.
We should print out like a dick ton of posters
Yeah.
of us and just put them out there.
Just even if it says Beyond the Week, that'd be cool, man. Oh man, that'd be cool to have Beyond the Week in the background of videos.
that would be cool,
Woo!
man. We should print out that veiny one we just took of me doing shrugs in the blue BYND. Super vein, super vein McVeinster.
McVaney Ringstrom, the third.
And then people are
McVaney
just working
Ringstrom.
out and they're just looking at the poster and then they're looking at me and they're just like, this guy's such a dick. I hate this guy so much.
He gave him a poster of himself, and he signed it.
Like he's not going to
Who-
be here tomorrow.
Who does he think? What?
You can only have
Where-
posters in a
oh,
gym that
man.
you're visiting and not going to on a regular basis.
Oh man.
Unless
are
it was,
we
like, a
are
group
we
person.
Still new gymming it?
We can
Do
chop
we-
it up about
Do we want a
whatever.
new topic?
We can chop about whatever.
I've got a
man.
couple here.
Let's chop, baby.
Well, this is something me and actually JD Beard Gains, JD Butt Gains,
I love that
we were
guy.
talking about today, about how girls have to have meat on them. And it looks just much better. We were talking about
Just
how
talking about preferences.
there's like circles. There's the head, there's the delt, there's the breasts or pecs, either way, the butt, and then the quads, and then the actual calves. and it's like opposing circles the whole time. If you have a woman that has all those little circles, it almost doesn't matter on size. Like if she has the circles line up just right,
As
you're
long
like,
as their proportions.
yeah, you're like, oh man, like wow. If they oppose just right, you're just like, oh, you can't help yourself. It's just like anatomically,
Attractive.
yeah.
I like it. That's an interesting
I
concept.
feel like a lot of girls are turning into like cardio bunnies.
Yeah. Well, I see well, with your idea of proportions, I like
Yeah.
that.
Gotta eat
you
some
see,
spaghetti and
you see
meatballs.
those girls who are like really skinny, and it's hard to say the weight because of the height variances, but like
Yeah.
real skinny, but then like just huge fake boobs. And like fake boobs work sometimes, like they really do, like if you get one that's appropriate and in her proportions. But like you see chicks that are just like super tiny, and then their boobs are like as big as their torso if you put 1 and 2 and then put it inside of them. Well,
It's like, well, you're like a 110-pound girl with 180-pound woman's boobs.
yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah, it's really bad. I
Exactly.
think it's very silly. And then they have like no butt, but really big boobs. And there's no opposing circle to equal it out. And you're just like, man, what is going on? It just looks really strange.
Yeah, it'd be like if you just did calves and forearms for 8 years.
Yeah, I pointed it out to a girl one time and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, well,
Talking about.
what if a guy just had really big, like just giant, huge pecs? That's it. No calves, no biceps, no anything. All he had was
Skinny bones
giant,
on everything else.
huge pecs. Tiny shoulders, tiny little arms, but huge pecs. How dumb would he look? He'd look really, really stupid. If he had like a flat butt and stuff too, he'd look very dumb.
horrible.
He'd look so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're jumping away from that shapely Greek, beautiful, shapely woman.
I like your idea of proportions, man, because like I'll see a girl that's like really thick, like real thick, but like muscular. She's probably like, 30 pounds heavier than the average girl, but it's like real
Deadlift
muscular.
225.
Yeah. She's kind of burly or whatever, but like her
Real good.
proportions are right and her face is pretty, and it's like all the
Boom.
proportions are right. But like if you take like one of
Put a
those same,
snapback on her. Woo!
yeah,
Wow.
you take one of those same chicks like that, and then like adjust something in the wrong way, it could be horrible. It could be disastrous. Yeah, it is weird, man. It's an interesting concept. I like that. What do you
All
guys
these
think about
girls,
that?
they don't want to eat. It's weird.
Yeah.
They like, oh, I'm going to go squat a whole bunch of weight. And then you're like, you don't eat anything though. So you're never going to have a butt. You've got to eat some taquitos,
Remember? Yeah. Well, that's just like the way people think, man. They get into their habits. So like if you've been bulking for a really long time, we were just talking about this like last night or something like that. If you've been bulking for a really long time and eating a ton of food, you look at an idea like IF, like what I'm doing, where you don't eat for 16 hours, then you eat for 8 hours.
And you're like,
And
what?
yeah, LP was like, I couldn't do that.
I can't even imagine. Well,
Like not
it's also
eating
my, it's
after
also
your
my,
workouts
in
and-
my world, I used to not eat after workouts and stuff. So it's like, not eating after a workout is like
Feels taboo.
against my religion. Like
Yeah.
it's like, whoa, in
Yeah,
my
yeah,
world
yeah,
that
yeah,
is, ooh,
I mean, admittedly, now I'm doing 8 ounces of chicken breast after every workout, but nothing else. No fruit before, no nothing, just chicken breast. Just because I have the same idea.
Yeah,
But
you gotta eat something after work. I don't know, like you gotta have something
it
to bite on
it's
after
just
that workout,
yeah.
man.
I
That's
feel
just
like your
how it
body is in overdrive
Like
and
you
needs
just
something.
You just
And you just do cardio too.
You just ran with your shield and your sword and you went to battle for a second and then you got to go home and have like a little feast. That's just how it is. You went to the gym and had a battle like a knight.
You had your lance out. And
Yeah, and you're killing dudes. It's crazy. You got all sweaty and a pump and it's all nuts. It's all lats brody.
Well, hopefully it was. And then
Yeah.
that brings up another point. I'm like, are you pushing? Like, whoever it
Yeah.
is, when I'm talking to them, I'm like,
That's one of the topics I
know.
wrote down.
I want to be inside of your bones. I want to be inside of your
Yeah.
muscles, and I want to control your head for a minute and just feel what you're doing with the
How
set.
crazy would that be?
Right, dude? That'd be great. Ethereal
You got to make a
takeover.
video that does that for people. I don't know how you're going to
That
do
would be
that. but-
awesome, man. And so, like, then you can be visually feeling them and seeing how they're doing it, and then you can take over. So you let them do a set, and you're like, okay.
No,
now-
that's not. That's
now
not how you do it.
watch this, bro. And the person's in the other back seat of their own mind.
Well-
and you're like, wow, 16 reps. They got 8 reps. And you're like, that's what happens when
Yeah.
you grimace. You grunt. You kind of ruin your molars a little bit because you keep grunting the same spot. But then you lift a little heavier. because you're pushing really, I don't know. Anyways, that was sidetracked. My point was that if you've been bulking for a long time, that it's hard to like do IF, for example. But if you've been cutting for a long time, for example, a lot of people who have lost weight, like a ton of weight, 100 pounds, 100 plus pounds, whatever it is, 50 plus pounds, a lot of weight, people get into this mindset of like,
always not eating.
I finally did it. Yeah, like, oh,
yeah.
Fuck, dude, I did it. Like, this has been such a damn long journey. I always thought I was never gonna get there. I got there, and now I don't want to ruin it. So
Yep.
I'll just keep eating less than my maintenance because that's a for sure thing.
It's kind of like somebody going to AA for a long time and then being like, oh, I haven't drank anything forever. And then they're just going to, controlled dabble in the...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people just, they're just scared as hell to eat.
It's a thing they don't want to do. They didn't do it for years, and all of a sudden they realize, like, oh, man, I'm so fit now. I can bulk.
It's super important to do it.
My body's a different machine. I can throw different caloric things into it.
The people that figured that out, that you can eat and then grow muscle and do it the right way and not have to worry about having a surplus, it's just that you're doing it the right way, they'll excel super hard. Like Goody Beats, for example, is an awesome example. He lost Logan Delgado, I think his name is. He lost tons of weight, right? Mm-hmm. I think he lost 80 pounds or something, maybe more of that. I don't know.
I keep hearing this gentleman's name. I need to check out.
Are you serious? You know Goody Beats?
I've seen him.
I thought you were gonna light up when I said that name. But this kid has lost a ton of weight, and now he's ripped to the bone and also massive. And he wouldn't have gotten that massive physique if he hadn't, at some point bulked.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he had that genetics from when he came down from being obese to there. That'd be crazy. But I'm assuming he probably figured it out and used caloric manipulation and started upping his calories and surplusing, and then grew over time and cut and gone through the hoops, as we put it.
Nobody wants to get fat, man. Everybody wants to stay shredded.
Yeah. When you stay at a deficit for so long, you'll ruin yourself. You'll grind yourself into a powder, and that powder will fly away. Or you'll grind yourself so far down that you're actually putting on fat, and you don't know why. You just have so much cortisol going because you're so stressed. Your body's just trying to hold on to fat because it's what the hell is going on, dude?
All your friends are like, come eat with us. And you're like, no, I'm trying to stay lean, man. And then you stress out about that. Mm-hmm. Then your lifts suck.
And you eat 6 cantaloupe pieces and a cashew, and you're like, that's my pre-workout snack. You got to remember to check your TDEE and use, I use that so much, right? Your TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure. You just punch that in on Google. That's it, man. And then you just punch in your age, your height, your body fat, boom. Then it tells you this is how many calories you burn in a day. And then you do the math. You just take 500 calories off or 200 calories, however fast you're trying to burn it. Blam, blamo.
I'm just a bonfire of calories. That's what I am.
I cannot wait to bulk again, dude.
I bet.
I hate cutting.
You hate cutting quite quickly into the cut.
Yeah. Well,
it's a week or two.
It's not very far in.
I hate this already.
Well, luckily, I'm already 15% of my cut done. Because my cut's only going to be, actually even more than that, because it's only going to be 5 weeks.
Oh, yeah, the BodyPower thing.
So, yeah, actually, I guess I'm
Butt Power UK.
17. Butt Power UK 2018.
No, I'm just kidding. BodyPower.
That's going to be awesome, man. But yeah, I'm going to start bulking 5 days after. Not bulking, but start ramping my calories up. And then when I'm there, I'm going to eat maintenance and bulk plus a little bit. That way I'm shredded, but then when I'm working out, I got them calories.
You need a tiny camera for that trip. You need to really bring them everywhere.
I think I might buy
you should steal
the A6000.
You should steal my waterproof one.
I might.
And put it in your pocket and bring people. And that will be, the way you'll edit it will be awesome. I'm sure you people would love that.
I'm trying to
probably write that in the comments.
I'm trying to figure out how to edit while I'm over there. I think I might have scheduled videos.
Man, I think you should.
I also might send them back over to you and have you edit them.
Yeah, but
and pay you to do it or some shit like that. Or
anybody that
maybe Califu maybe.
Anybody that went over there and then came back, they wouldn't edit over there. And I know that it's up to your standards. You would edit, but if you wait till when you come back, picture how great it'll be.
Yeah, dude,
I don't
that's
know.
like 9 days of people being like, what's going on?
Yeah, but you're like, then you
Where
can really just
are you?
engulf yourself and fill up the whole 32 gigs of a memory card with just lots of content.
And then just for the next 2
I don't
weeks
know.
after BP.
Well, I mean, they are watching this, so you can ask them here. I mean,
That's true. We were like
know?
4 weeks out, 5 weeks out.
Yeah.
That's true. What do you guys want me to do? Would you rather I film it all at once, store it all, come back?
I guarantee you.
Come back to the States, edit it down, and then give you guys these sweet produced videos, per video.
Yeah, but then you can just record everything. Sleep at night.
Shoot stuff,
that 2
vlog
a.m.
it,
thing.
everything, and send it over to people like LP and possibly some of my other friends to edit pieces of it, and also possibly do some of my own editing while I'm there, maybe. Up to you guys. Let me know what you'd rather do. Because if I don't edit and get it all up while I'm there each day or whatever, I'll end up putting up scheduled videos. So like videos that we'll make now, I'll put it up there, and it'll be great content. I'm telling you, it will be.
You'll be putting that. Yeah, if you're gonna do that, I mean, yeah, that's awesome.
I cannot let the people down.
I'd rather see.
I cannot
personally.
let the people down.
I'd rather see
What do you want to say?
the one where you don't edit while you're there, and you just take them everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that sees you every day.
Oh yeah, true.
You know?
You're actually gonna watch my vlogs for once in your life.
Well, I'm not there for the whole thing.
You're gonna be like, what is going on over there?
Sometimes I feel bad, but then I'm like, I watched you make it.
You're like, dude,
and
I was
in
there
it,
when you
and
were
I
at
was there
Chipotle, stupid.
doing it.
I heard you
the first
say
few
this.
times you're like really thrilled, but then after a while you're like,
Unless you're in it, then you're like, I'll watch that part.
even then you're like, man, I've been in a lot of them. You're like,
Yeah, that's true.
It gets, you're just like, whatever.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I go watch somebody else's and leave a comment about, something. They're stoked. Whatever.
True. Remember the guy at the gym that was like, what's it feel like to be YouTube famous? It's just like,
it's funny. I think
you should ask a YouTube celebrity that question.
Yeah, you should ask a YouTube celebrity that question.
I'll let you know when I find the answer to that one.
I'm in this weird. I think one of the only
What are you,
people
baby?
that like. I'm in like the single digit subs, but I get to hang out with like
Yeah.
I get to go. I'm lucky. I say that all the time. In my
Legendary,
vlogs,
man.
If you watch my channel, but I'm always thanking people.
You're the legendary partner
it's-
unicorn, man.
It's weird.
What are you
really
at right
funny
now?
to me.
Are you at like 3,000
It's
yet?
approaching 4.
Nice.
It's like 200 or 300 away.
We haven't made a
We
video.
should change that, guys. It goes up to my channel. I'm kidding.
I know.
And then if you want to go to Sony, you can actually use my link on there. I now have a Sony sponsor. I'm completely kidding. That's my new joke, though.
Sony LP for
If
10% off.
you know how they say if you dress the way you want, like the job you want to have, you dress that way and you'll get that job. I'm just gonna keep saying I have a Sony sponsorship, and it'll just happen one day.
If you dress like Jay-Z, you're not going to be Jay-Z LP. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Actually, though, seriously, you haven't been in my videos in a long time. Like, you've been kind of like
Kind of.
passively in it, like kind of in it.
Well, I film a lot
but not
now.
actually. Yeah, that's true.
I like filming.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. In case you guys
Even
don't
in my
know,
vlogs, though, I don't.
That's one of the reasons a lot of the times people are like, how come you don't upload as much? It's because I'd way rather help somebody else, like,
yeah, we've
film
been getting busy as fuck.
or something like that, or like on these trips that we go on. That's why my vlogs sometimes aren't really, they're not like that detailed and in depth. You don't get to actually, sometimes they're like really jumpy, like they'll just jump to like a day and a half
Yeah,
later. It's
16
because I
hours
just
later.
get caught up in helping, and I just would rather help and take the back seat. And let me tell you guys, if you do that, your life will change, and people change, and they see that you help other people and that you want to help them. So awesome. Everybody's always about like looking the coolest all the time.
Self-promotion and stuff, and
Yeah.
like winning and being the number one.
I got
What are
a
you
deadlift.
doing?
Oh, you
Watch
deadlift more
this.
than me? I don't even talk to you. I don't like you. You look better than me. Nope, not talking to you. That doesn't mean that you can help me at all. I couldn't ask you any questions.
Dude, why are people like that? It's terrible. Dude, remember the Logical bro or Logical one? You know that guy, right? The guy who's like, he does the YouTube
I
news.
recognize this. Oh, yes.
Right? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
He's like
Oh, we gotta
always
be careful.
trolling me and stuff. And like everybody, he's trolling everybody. He's making fun of everybody. And then finally one time he like came out of troll mode for once. Like it was crazy. You know, you never see a troll come out of troll mode, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, honestly though, I have to say that Humorous Fitness is like genuinely there, authentically, I forget how I said it, to help other people or to make other people better.
Oh, I didn't see this. I know you
And I
normally
was
watch
like,
his videos all the way through.
"Whoa, he said that? Like that?" And then he didn't say like, just kidding, lol, this stupid ass dumb steroid or whatever he says. No, he didn't say, like, he was being genuine and stuff. I was like, that's pretty cool, man. And I feel like that's so much cooler. Like, I feel really good when I help people. When I'm like, here, yeah, like, you're having a rendering problem. This is how you fix it. And then the person's like, whoa, that's so great.
Yeah. I love doing that to Nick Fit. Yeah, that's awesome. So you can just like,
why would you
show him things and his whole world?
Yeah,
it's so fun when you can show someone like a little baby pathway of a different railroad, and then all of a sudden they discover a whole different country or something. It's cool. I love doing that. I'd rather do that than make a video sometimes.
If you have information that can help people, like, why would you not experience that it can help people? Why would you not help people? Or like, why always does it have to be about you? When, like, if you also make the other people part of you, you can excel as like this sweet Stargate.
You got a
Atlantis.
big old fat army.
You don't have to fly around on your little like one speeder, like your little on Star Wars. You know, you got your fucking Galactic Express.
Well, that's the competition world, man. The competing stuff. It's all
terrible,
like Lone
man.
Ranger-y and weird. And
Speaking of helping people, man, Nick Wright just texted me like an hour and a half ago and was like, "Hey, man, can you make me a new intro?" There we go, man. Helping people.
Waiting to see that.
That's awesome. Like, that's cool. When I see him next, he's going to be like, dude, and I'm going to give him some high five-age. I'm going to give him a slappy back, little thang, and then...
And a butt grab.
You know I'm going to
Just
give him
kidding.
a butt grab.
No
but
butt
don't
grab.
Tell everyone about that.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I've gone full Southern Sail. But
I
yeah,
got you.
But it's, yeah, you did. But yeah, it's really good. I mean, like, it's cool to help people and like, I don't know, like when you get to your eventual goal, it's cool to know that you took other people, like not with you. I mean, you could take them as far as you could, or you helped them from where they were to a better place, instead of just helping yourself and then looking back and being like, I didn't help anybody. I didn't even talk to anybody. I was just focused on me. I don't know. It's just my thinking.
I get weirded out. Well, not weirded out like, oh, you're a weirdo, but
You are.
I trip out when people tell me that I help them on their weight loss journey.
It's badass.
It's always
That is
weird for me
badass.
because I'm like, really?
love that.
I'm the opposite of you. I don't know. It's strange. I guess they watch somebody that just hates eating have to eat, so they're just like, oh, I guess I just need to not eat. That guy hates eating.
I think people just see someone doing it
Something
consistently, like
Yeah.
doing their routine, doing their like lifting and stuff routinely. That they're like, damn it, I can count on LP but posting about how many calories he's eating. I can count on Brian on Friday to put up a food video and Wednesday to put up a lifting video, you know, like, and then they're like, because you're accountable for it, it would be like silly of me to keep watching you but not be accountable for myself, so they just keep going. I think, who knows though, I think everyone has their own like,
I don't know,
personal motivation that they pull. Anyways, I think it's whatever reason it is that you're getting motivation from us, badass as hell.
Absolutely.
I've gotten some like messages that just like I sit there and I'm just like, wait, I have to read that like 100 more times. Like, that was too cool, man. Like, I've had people like lose 200 pounds like over a span of 2 years watching my YouTube videos, from like when I was making crappy videos to like good videos, and they were like watching the whole time and getting motivation the whole time and losing weight the whole time, and I'm like, what?
Every time I hear somebody went to the first video and watched all the way through, I'm like, oh man, you watched some terrible videos.
Oh, right. When someone's like, yeah, I watched all your Accutane videos. And I'm like, that was probably pretty interesting. You saw like the evolution of Brian as a camera presence.
Yeah. Although then on my channel, you do get the Neon pre-workout review.
Neon!
Yep, that's a gem, guys. If you haven't seen that, yep. You should
Dude,
check
yeah,
it out.
punch in Neon
Pre-workout
pre-workout
review.
Lanky Progress TV.
Yep.
And enjoy
Will be pleased.
some bright colors.
Out
man.
of 10.
Seriously, it's amazing.
Will be pleased out of 10.
Really
Absolutely.
pleased. Well, so that was like a random chop.
That was a long one.
That was a long
We're
chop.
ending it?
I think I actually already kind of planned while I was talking this to split it into 2 pieces.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it's so big. Who knows though? We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do.
I can tell you, I guarantee you, you're either at the end of your cardio, you ended your cardio about 20 minutes ago, and now you're finishing this in your car, or you're just at home eating like
breakfast.
rice cakes and protein powder or something. I don't know.
I got a lot of breakfast watchers.
I
watch my YouTubers.
That's right.
I watch my YouTube when I eat breakfast too.
That's what everybody uploads. I always get that
comment
first.
and let us know what you're doing. Let's get a
Yes,
statistical
absolutely.
like breakdown. I want to see
Breakfast
what the
or
comments
cardio?
are.
What are you doing?
Or whatever you're doing. Even if you're making like love to your girlfriend right now and you're watching this on behind her head's here and then the cell phone's there. Whatever you're doing, let me know. because I just want to know. I think the tree's breaking over there.
The trees are falling down around
Dude,
us. I'm
there's
scared.
some pants in the tree. I'm not kidding.
Somebody graduated high school and threw their pants in the tree.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this Chopping It Up. I enjoyed the hell out of these. We're trying some new things on the channel. If you have any ideas for Chopping It Ups or for any videos of any sort, please let us know. It helps out a lot. Plus, I mean, you guys are the ones watching, so let's make stuff that you guys want to watch. If you're interested in buying some machine apparel, he's got a hat, I've got a shirt on. You can get that. I think it's 10% off, Brian 10. I don't know, the coupon code and the link is in the description below. You can also get BYNT stuff on beyondtheweek.com. That's my company. Do it. Help the channel out. Help us go around the world and whatnot, because Machine is flying me to UK, so it's like, I mean, support. So they can come to America, and then they can fly me to FIBO at some point.
UK.
That would be awesome. Boy, I want to go to Germany. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This will be the end of the video. Like it if you enjoyed it. Comment. Follow Lanky. Link in the description. Team Beyond the Week. Big J.
Live till you die, MIRIN!